Today, we will be dealing with the multiplication of fractions. So how do we multiply fractions? Let's take our first example. Let's say 1/2 multiplied to 3/5. So how do we get the product of those fractions? In multiplying fractions, we need to get the product of our numerators and the product of our denominators. In other words, we multiply the numerator of the first fraction to the numerator of the second fraction. And we multiply also the denominator of the first fraction to the denominator of our second fraction. Let's say 1 times 3 equals 3. 2 times 5 equals 10. The product of 1/2 times 3/5 is 3/10. Let's take another example. Let's say 3/8 times 2/5. To get the product of these two fractions, we need to multiply our numerators. We have 3 times 2 equals 6. And 8 times 5 is 40. 6/40 can still be simplified. So how do we simplify 6/40? What is that number that we can use to divide both 6 and 40? Yes, it's 2. 6 divided by 2 is 3. And 4 divided by 2 is 20. So the final product for 3/8 times 2/5 is 3/20. Now, let's have multiplication of mixed numbers. How do we multiply mixed numbers? Let's have our first example. Let's say 1 and 2/3 times 2 and 1/4. In multiplying mixed numbers, we cannot directly multiply those two mixed numbers. We need to change the numbers into improper fractions. In doing so, we have to multiply the denominator of the fraction part to the whole number and add the product to the numerator. That is, 3 times 1 equals 3. Plus 2 equals 5. 5 will be our numerator for our first fraction. 5/3, where Where did we get 3? We simply copied the denominator of our fraction. Okay, same procedure for our second mixed numbers. Okay, we have 4 times 2 equals 8 plus 1 equals 9. 9 will be our new numerator for our second fraction, and 4 as our denominator. We just copied the denominator of our fraction part of our mixed numbers. Okay? In this time, we can now multiply. So what is the product of 5/3 and 9/4? So we need to get the product of our numerators to get the numerator of our answer. 5 times 9 equals 45 over the product of our denominators, that is 3 times 4 equals 12. You can notice that our answer is an improper fraction. If the answer to any operation of fractions is improper fraction, it is important to change that into mixed numbers. Why? To easily visualize the value of the fraction. How do we change 45 over 12 into mixed numbers? Okay, in this case, we need to use long division. That is 45 over 12. How many 12s are there in 45? Yes, we have 3 12s in 45. There are 3 12s in 45. 3 times 12 is 36. Now we subtract. The difference of 45 and 36 is 9. Consider these 3 numbers here. 3, 12, and 9. Which among these 3 numbers is our whole number for our final answer? Yes, the quotient, 3. We have 3. A remainder 9 will be our numerator. And our divisor 12 is our denominator. But our answer isn't finished yet, because 9 12s is not yet in its lowest term. So we can still simplify 9 over 12. So how do we simplify 9 over 12? We will just copy the whole number. It's just the fraction that we simplify. What is that number that we can use to divide both our numerator and our denominator? Yes, it's 3. 9 divided by 3 is 3. 12 divided by 3 equals 4. So our final answer to 1 and 2/3 times 2 and 1/4 is 3 and 3/4. Let's have more examples. Say 3 and 1/2 times 2 and 2/3. So first, we need to change all the mixed numbers into improper fraction. We have 2 times 3 equals 6 plus 1 equals 7. 7 will be our numerator to our first fraction over 2 times 3 times 2 equals 6 plus 2 equals 8. 8 would be our numerator to our second fraction over 3. We have 7 times 8 equals 56 over 6. Okay. You'll notice again that our answer is improper fraction. So we need it to be changed into mixed numbers. To do that, we use again long division. So 56 divided by 6. How many 6 are there in 56? We have 9. 9 times 6 equals 54. So let's get the difference of 56 and 54. That is 2. Take note again of these three significant numbers: 9, 6, and 2. Our quotient would be our whole number to our answer, and the remainder 2 would be our numerator over our divisor 6 as our denominator. Our fraction part here still needs to be simplified, so we simplify it to its simplest form. What is the lowest term for 2/6? Yes, it's 1/3. Our final answer to the problem is 9 and 1/3.